Good morning, my powerful MVP family. This is your girl, Miss Bev, and I am here today with another video. And this video again is going to be speaking about the customs duty-free allowance. I posted a video on Friday, I think it was, where I spoke about losing over 94,000 Jamaican dollars because I didn't understand how things worked. And I wanted to share with you guys and give you some information. But I want to make this information clear. All right? So, good morning, welcome back. Thank you for your support. Please, guys, remember to like the videos and share the videos. One of my subscribers reached out and she says, they're watching the videos, but they're not liking the videos. Please ask them to like the videos. So thank you for appreciating the information I'm sharing. Thank you for appreciating Miss Bev. I love the positive comments. They're uplifting, they're encouraging, and so I just want you guys to know I read all my comments and I respond to them. Some comments, because I'm just using the phone, didn't get internet yet, guys. I've reached out to Digicel, I've reached out to Flow. I am thinking I should reach out to Starlink and let them come in and put a thing in the yard or something so I could get some services. But the good thing, I did a 30-day plan or something like this, and I got a lot of gigabytes. And so when I do the hotspot, my laptop really, it doesn't even buffer. It gets it gets good service. So I'm not gonna let anything stress me out. So my comments, sometimes they get lost because I'm using the phone. But when I go on the desktop or the laptop, then it allows me to see all the comments that are backed up there. So last night I was on the laptop, and I did go in and try to make sure all my comments were covered. So just know, guys, that I do appreciate your support. I do totally respect each and every one of you. And I hope that we can grow together as we continue onward and upwards. We know the growth is noted, and I'm just very thankful. I'm just very thankful, and I have to thank all of you who have helped me to get this far from start to now. And those of you who currently are just sharing out the videos, some of you are sharing and I don't know. If you're sending them out on WhatsApp, I don't know. But when you click the share button, the little arrow on the video, and you share it out, it tells me that you shared the video. So that is why maybe you're sharing them, but I'm not knowing, because I don't know if you do them on WhatsApp. But thank you, guys, however you share them, as long as you make them positive and to uplift somebody else or to share information with someone else. I absolutely appreciate you. I read the comments and I see that the videos are being watched. You're watching them. Your comments, some of you are responding to every part of the video. And I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Again, remember that some of the videos I do are personal experiences. Some of them are just from observation and stuff like that. These videos that I'm doing about returning resident, they're my experiences, guys. And so I'm sharing with you what I know, and some of it I do go in and again, I told you I'm just working on my phone mostly. I've used my laptop 3 times but I tried to get added information to share with you. Now, when I shared about my situation with the funds, right? This video is twofold. I'm sharing with you the customs duty because I forgot her handle. But she asked, she says she's coming home. You know who you are. I know you're going to watch this video. Um, you're coming home soon. And I want to make sure that you understand the customs free, the duty-free allowance that we get when we come in. The duty-free allowance is not for foreigners. The duty-free allowance is for Jamaicans. Means that if you're coming home, and even though you're Jamaican, but you become a citizen in another country, you're traveling on that passport. This information is not really for you. I know that I don't know what happens when you get into the airport down there in the custom, going through customs. But the allowance that we're talking about is for those of you who have your unconditional visa stamped in your passport. That means that you have become a Jamaican again. You are coming home either on your Jamaican passport or with an unconditional stamp in your passport. Means that you can come to Jamaica on a one-way ticket and you don't have to worry. Nobody worries about when you're leaving again. So those are the people I'm speaking to now. Be careful. If you're a returning resident, means that you are preparing to come. You either should have your Jamaican passport or, as I encourage you, go to one of the PICA offices and buy your unconditional visa. I mean, the fee, you're not buying it. The fee to get it stamped in your passport, I paid $10,000. So make sure you do that. When you come in, remember years ago, guys, when you traveled, I usually have my Jamaican passport, my American passport. My American passport was to go back home, and my Jamaican passport was when I come home here. Because I learned quickly that even though I got the visa, when you come to the airport, instead of staying in those long lines, going around and around, the wake-up call came for me, and I had my Jamaican passport, current, new, up-to-date. And the day I came home, and there was such a line, and like 3 flights came in together, and oh my God. And then at one point, when you walk up in the line, a little girl had vomited, just vomited right there. And it took them a while to clear it. And so you're walking around and around and around. And then when I got up to one of the persons there, I said to the person, how come those people are just going through and we are over here? Who are those people? He says, ma'am, if you have a Jamaican passport, you just go through there. I said, what? I got off that line so quickly, put away the American passport, and just went through that line. So remember, when we come home and we go through that line, we get through customs, you go with your suitcase, you go through immigration, and you go to customs, and you go there with your stuff, and they would open it up and dig up your stuff. I used to be so mad because they would dig up your stuff, and then they would look at things and say, ma'am, how much is that? How much you pay for that? How much you pay for that? And then they tax the crap out of you. They tell you, ma'am, here you got to go pay this at the window. But then that was when it was only $500. You got a $500 duty free. That means whatever you're bringing in that suitcase, whatever you're shipping that didn't come with you, you got $500 US that they wouldn't charge you for it. Anything over that, they tax you. You have to pay tax. So now that $500 has gone up to $1,000. A lot of times we come in and we're running to, oh, I have nothing to declare, nothing to declare. If you're Jamaican, you have something to declare. You get on that line and you let them go through your suitcase if you know that what you have in there is not too much. If it's too much, you're carrying a lot of electronic stuff. You're carrying, one time I came home with like 4 cell phones to give to family members. This was a while back. And the guy went through my stuff and I was disappointed. I'm saying, okay, he's searching up the price for these things. And I am saying, whoa, these are just gifts. I'm not bringing them to sell. They're just gifts I'm bringing to give away. But he said to me that we still have to see how much you paid for them. So he did go through and he did give me a break. I didn't have to pay. But he had to go through and price the phones. And then he sent me through. But again, be understanding that the things that are like you're getting an allowance, if what you carry is under the amount and you ship items, then the extra goes to what you shipped. It goes to defray the taxes on those things. Because again, they're looking to see what you're bringing in the country, what you're purchasing, what you're bringing in, because they're saying a lot of stuff you can get it here. So that's how they make their money. And you also have to understand that. If you understand how these things work, then you will save some of the taxes that they're going to throw on you when you get to clear your stuff. So that's what I want to make clear. I don't want you to think that if you come in and, you're going to get whatever. The extra you get is if what you brought to them at the counter in the customs is less than that $1,000. Like I came down and they went through, I had 2 huge suitcases plus a carry-on, right? I had my laptop, I had different things. I said to her, listen, I'm returning home. These things that you're looking at are just things I need to use while I'm here. So she said, give me an idea, give me a price about how much. And I gave her the price. I said, I don't even think I have $1,000 worth of stuff in there. That, maybe 400 worth of new things. It wasn't so, because my laptop was brand new. And that was like, but she did dig up the things and she looked and she priced it at $400 that I was with that. Because she asked me, do you have anything? I said, yes, I have the barrels and 2 boxes and, whatever. And so that's how I got the extra money, which corresponded to over the 94,000 Jamaican dollars. And I could have used it towards the clearing of the other stuff. So that's how that worked, guys. There's a lot for us to know. The unfortunate thing is that a lot of us didn't know it until we experienced it. You're coming home and you're bringing things to your family members, and it's tough. Because you want to bring stuff in for yourself, and when you come in, the taxes, you have to face it because they're going to tax you. But again, please know how to, they want receipts or something. Some of them ask for receipts. Just let people know they're gifts that you received. They're gifts that you received. Because a lot of times you go to a foreign land and you're coming up, somebody might give you this or give you that, give you a little something to come back. Let people know. Sometimes too, there are some people who really, they get things and them, may I put it down for sauce, may I put it down. Use your stuff sometimes, you get them a foreign. Use it and put them pack them in your suitcase, come home. Because if it's used, it's going to be a different thing. New items are going to be taxed. Used items, you can say, listen, look, it's used. I'm not coming back to sell it. It is used. And so, know how to speak to people. Don't get cross. Don't get angry and frustrated and start, making up all this unnecessary noise. Be civil to the people. Know that they're doing their job. It's their job to look into what you're bringing back. It's their job to evaluate the value, and it's their job to tax it according to the government of Jamaica. So don't sit down there and get mad and feel so them a tax you for putting in them pocket. Cameras are all over the place, and just be civil. A lot of times we get through better when we're civil. Not a lot of time. All the time we get through better when we're civil. Once you start raising your voices, once you start making people look like they're incompetent, once you start behaving like you're entitled, people get turned off and know they're going to find every way to hit you with the highest form of whatever, instead of just saying give you a break and say, all right, what would you value this at? I value it at 200 US. Fine. And they get a break. If you don't have anything accompanying you, guys, remember, you're not going to lose out like I did. If you shipped stuff, then you're going to get a portion of the funds of that allowance goes to what you brought in with you, and the rest of it goes to what you shipped. That is why now they say they used to give you that yellow paper to take to the wharf with you. Now they don't give that paper anymore. I just now realized that the little thing they gave to me, I should have let my broker know. And again, I'm going to say broker. And some people are questioning, are saying, my cousin was saying, no broker, you don't need. But listen, guys, a broker is a person who overseas freight, right? If you have money and you want to invest it, right? But you're not sure where to invest it, what to invest it in, you get a broker, right? You get a broker. That broker now, look at what the market looks like, look at the best thing for you to invest in that is not going to be volatile. That means not going to take away your money, but it will grow your money. And that broker does that for you. He is a broker. Likewise, a person, if you're shipping things and somebody is going to be looking out for it when it comes, to let you know that it's there, they're going in to clear it for you, and they're going to deliver it for you, they are a broker. It's not only when we ship big containers that we use brokers. When you ship and you have it delivered door to door, you have to use a broker to do that for you. So let us not get, be like confused about these terms, because at the end of the day, I said that I should have let him know about the thing that I received. He didn't know. And when they came and delivered the items, and I was explaining to him, he says, wow, you should have let me know. Right? We don't know how they clear things. We don't know who they know in these wharves. We don't know that. We don't know. And so, if I didn't say to him I had that allowance, then there's no way for him to really know. Because they go to pick up the things. Nobody's going to check into another screen to see that I had an allowance there. You get my point, guys? So for me, I have to use that common sense idea. Maybe I'm wrong, but I have to look at it in a common sense way. I'm not upset at all. I'm not frustrated. I should have let him know that I had the allowance, because I knew, and I've known that I was not going into Kingston to go clear anything. For me, shipping things and having them clear it and deliver it, For me, it makes more sense than having my people have to go hire a vehicle, paying how much thousands of dollars that they don't have, and then when they get down there to run here, run there, run here, run there, to go pick up this form here, to go, it adds up, guys. It adds up. And then finally they have to take out everything and for them now to see what is in the barrels, what is in the box, and then for them to tax it. It's not easy. Sometimes you take things out, you can't even put it back because everything was so packed, was so jam-packed. Good morning, Mr. Elvis. Doing well, doing well. Yeah. Yes. And so you always have to make sure that we're understanding things. It's like sometimes, the sun is hot and people will, like, they're complaining, and they can afford to take a taxi, but they're not taking a taxi. Me not spend my money. I waste some money that, but they're out there dying in the heat. Or I remember when it was cold and freezing cold, and people would stand there and instead of spending the little extra to take a taxi. Guys, live your lives and make it be comforting. Don't save up in the barrel and then it leaks out through the bung. I don't know what that. I'm saying you're saving up so much, but you're suffering. At the end. Take care of yourselves and live in with comfort. If it's harder, you cannot afford it. It's one thing, but if you can afford it, stop making things harder for yourselves, and don't make things harder for yourselves. This is so beautiful. Can you see? Yeah. This is an orchid. Right, so let's see. Yeah. Right, so don't. So yes, it's a broker, and we do use brokers, and not only for the shipping of a container with furniture and stuff like that, but we also use brokers who will watch out for your goods when it's shipped. They make sure, like when I called him and I said, how is everything going? Anything yet? And he says, yeah, because of burial, things were a little bit different. And so he said, but he says he checks. And then he told me, he says, okay, so they were at number 35 and my container was at 39. So I was shocked how quickly they were stripping the containers, because I was thinking that this week would have when I heard from him again. But instead, last week, he called and he says, all right, you're good to go. I'm coming. Everything is cleared. I will be coming to you such and such a time. So yeah, he's my broker. And he has been the one that's, I think I used one other person one time and I didn't like the outcome. And I have used this person for since COVID, even before COVID. I ship, and he's the one who would deliver the barrels for me. So those are little things that I wanted you to know, guys, that your duty-free allowance used to be $500. Remember, you come in, they question you, and that $500 has graduated up to $1,000. The $1,000 goes towards what you have in your suitcases. If you have things valued up to $1,000 with you when you come in, they don't tax you. You don't have to go over to the cashier counter to go pay no taxes. If it's over $1,000, if they value it and it's over $1,000, then they're going to tax you. If it's under $1,000, no, they're not going to tax you. And they have ideas of some things, guys. So don't go bringing all these kind of things and tell them, no, no, no. They know. They know. They have books and lists and pricings that they create. And so you better have a good explanation if it's different, or you have some receipt to show them that it's less, that you got it on sale or something like that. You have to be smart. You have to be vigilant. Don't come ready to fight. Come prepared with evidence. So you buy something for 1,000, get a receipt, man. Get a receipt to show that you got it on sale and it didn't cost 1,000. Okay, in their books, they're gonna have it on their website or wherever they're looking for things. They're gonna have it for that. So if you get it on sale, bring a sale receipt with you and hand it to them so that it can match up. The leftover, if you have less in the suitcase than the 1,000, and you do not have anything coming, any barrels or anything shipped that are unaccompanied. Unaccompanied means it's shipped, it didn't come with you to the airport that day. Then the difference from what's on you in those suitcases is what goes to your unaccompanied. So it's not you coming in and then they're going to give you any cash. It's not cash. You're not getting cash. You're getting an allowance, which goes towards helping you defray the taxes that you pay when you come in. Now, when we also, a lot of us are shipping on Amazon and Best Buy and things like that. The amount that has been duty free is $50. If you buy stuff online and they ship it, when it comes, if it's $50, what is it? I bought some stuff the other day and I use Top Shipping. Top Shipping, they deliver in some areas, they don't deliver in some. I was asking her, my niece gave me this company. So you shop on Amazon and it comes and they clear it for you. When I went to pick up my items, I only paid 600 Jamaican dollars. 600. It wasn't bad to get things shipped, cleared. I didn't have to go to Montego Bay to go clear it or go to Kingston. They were cleared, and all I did was go to their office, and they charged me $600. So now they're saying that it is supposed to go up to $100 if you shop on your items, because when you shop, so my items were over $50, and that's why I paid the tax of $600. But when you shop, or it was just for the company, for their time and effort. So I don't know, guys, but I should have asked. I just know it was 600, and I was happy for the stuff that came. So I didn't, I was shocked it was only 600. All right. So that's what I wanted to share today. So they're saying that 50 limit, before taxing or whatever they do, is going to go up to $100. So that's for another video and another time. So today you got 2 videos in one. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you're listening carefully, and I hope that you're understanding. And if you don't, then shoot me an email, msbevsproductions.com, and I will try to answer for you. So again, make it a great day by choice. If you can be good, be careful. But walk good, live good as we continue onward and upward. Bye.